Hey guys, so in today's video we're going to be doing something slightly different. I'm going to show you guys around my room. I've been wanting to do this room tour for some time now, and I thought why not now as I'm in quarantine and I'm not able to do very much. So I thought I'll share with you guys what my room looks like, how I've decorated it, where I've got a couple of things, and generally how I store my makeup basically as well. So let's go. As you walk into my room, the first thing you see is a wardrobe. So this wardrobe is a sliding wardrobe, and it is a wardrobe from IKEA. Now this wardrobe originally came with basically that grey shaded side on both sides, and I wanted it custom made slightly, so I added a mirror to one of the doors. So yeah, I just added the mirror door to this wardrobe and added a few things in the inside of the wardrobe, which I will show you guys, but it's actually a really big wardrobe. So I've got some extra storage at the top, which makes it easier for me. So I've stored a few extra makeup and maybe bags and things that I don't use every day up there. And then we've got this side of my wardrobe where I've got stored like my dresses and some blazers and jackets and things like that. And yeah, I've tried to keep it color coded and neat and tidy. And then I've got like just some shoes, heels that I would wear more so when I go out, because I've got separate storage for the rest of my shoes. Additional bit added to my wardrobe, so it's basically something that you can pull out and you can add like blouses and shirts and tops to it if you want to. So if the storage on here gets a little low, you can just use this one here, and I've got that on both sides. This drawer here just has my jeans stored in here, so I've got a few skinny jeans, a few mom jeans, and then just some jeggings and things on this side. So the second drawer I've got is some more tops, and then I've got, so on this side of the wardrobe I have some traditional Asian wear and a few jumpsuits and a few long dresses and some shirts and things like that. So just things that I would wear when I go out is generally on this side, the casual wears on the other side. And then I've just got things like with hair care products in that section over here. And in the last drawer I've just got some more space and storage for things like dresses and hats and scarves and stuff. As you can see, I have red carpet in my room, and because my colour theme for the room is grey and white, I added the grey rug to it. Now the reason why we didn't change our carpet is because we were decorating the room at the time, and the whole house has red carpet, and we didn't want to change the whole house around at the time as it was way too much work. So we thought, you know what, let's just add something to make it look more colour, part of the colour theme. So we went for a grey silver rug. Hey! And yeah, so the next thing you will see as you walk into my room is going to be this pretty dressing table. Now this dressing table is a mirrored dressing table. I like the whole mirror effect. I think this mirror dressing table sort of brings out everything in the room. It's given that nice sparkle, and it just sort of stands out. Now it's a mirror table that I bought online from a company called myfurniture.com, and I've had it, like I said, since last year, and I've added a few bits to the dressing table. So you can see I have got a few moisturizers there, and then I have some brushes which were sent to me, and then this jewelry box here. So in this jewelry box I've generally got earrings that I would generally wear throughout the day, things like, yeah, some more earrings. And then in the last one I've got sort of hair clips and hair pieces and stuff. So So I purchased the mirror separately from the dressing table, and that again was from the same company, myfurniture.com. And with the dressing table I have added a few bits to it. So I got this from the Yankee candle shop. It's a really nice scented candle and it just looks really good. And then I've got a few other bits here, so I've just added some lipsticks and some glitter from MAC and a few decorative pieces. So I've got at the back over there another jewelry box, and this one is from, I think it's Home Sense. Yeah, so this one's actually, so yeah, you can see from there I've got like necklaces and things in there that I would generally like to wear or for YouTube videos. And then we have another decorative piece over here, and that again has got more bracelets and things like that in there. And this one again is from Home Sense. I love the fact that it just adds extra sparkle to my room, especially when the lights are off and the lamp is on. So I have this pretty little cactus plant. Again, I picked this up from, I think it was Next, and I love the fact that it says I will survive. Currently in the situation that we're in, I need all the positivity I can get, so I'm kind of like adding positive vibes to my room. And then on this side here we have some brushes, and we have this little brush storage from Real Techniques. I think I got a small brush set from Real Techniques, and I'm now using obviously that for storing the brushes. And then these two here are actually pots from IKEA. They're generally for plants, but I'm using them to hold my brushes. So these are the brushes I would tend to use on a regular basis, on a day-to-day basis, or for my YouTube videos. I really need to clean these brushes, but I shall do that later. And then I've got some facial massagers here. And then you can see I've got a Huda Nude palette here, which I tend to really like for like an everyday look. If I want to wear shadows, I kind of go for this one. So in this dressing table I have stored a few of my makeup products, and you can see that I've actually organized it a little here. And these are where I keep my concealers, my eye products, and then we've got lipsticks at the back there, and some blushes and highlighters in that one. And then the rest of the stuff is just some extra. You can see my Real Techniques sponge, then a few eye masks, and a few kind of like extra bits and bobs like scrubs and stuff, like lip scrubs are here, and eyelashes. Now I picked these up from, I think it was Primark, for £1, and they're really useful because I've been able to store these really nicely in here, and by the time I went to get some more, they'd run out, and I can't find any more kind of like this size. And yeah, that's where I keep my everyday kind of makeup. So things that I would kind of use more so regularly is kept in this drawer here. And the second drawer in here, has some additional bits. So again, I use the Primark storage, and like I said, they were really easy to store with. So I got these from Primark again. And this side I've got sort of like hair products, scrunchies and hairbands and hair clips and stuff. And then on this side I've just got like sunglasses, my spare contact lenses, and then I've got some, again, bracelets and rings and spare contact lenses boxes in here. And then obviously if I've got some more face masks, and then I've got a hair mask and a foot mask in here as well. So I've got a few different things in here that I kind of planning to use. So anything I want to use on a regular basis I keep at hand and close by. I got this stool from TK Maxx and I added this to the room. I did originally want a chair, but I couldn't find a chair that I really liked, so I thought in the meantime I'm going to use this stool. And yeah, it is just really good. I use it for my YouTube videos, and it just one thing with it is it's small. It gives me more room in the room as well, so it makes my room more spacious because I can just tuck this stool in underneath the table, which I usually do, so I kind of like just leave it in tucked. I've got space underneath the desk. I have just a few magazines on the side, and then I have a few things like a storage for like a memory box underneath there. So that's just like a memory box underneath there, and then this Dior bag's just got a few bits in it like my notebooks and diaries. And then and then I usually leave the bag that I'm using on the day underneath this table. So I really wanted a matching chest of drawers, and I wanted it to be a mirror effect similar to my dressing table, so I went for this little chest of drawers. And this chest of drawers is actually from a place called Sue Ryder. Sue Ryder is actually a charity shop, but they also sell new things. So I really like these silver knobs on here. They look really, really nice and kind of exactly matches the dressing table, and you can tell that the colour of the bed is exactly the same, which is what I wanted. And then on top of the chest of drawers I have this pretty lampshade. This lampshade is from HomeSense again. It's got that lovely kind of like crystal at the bottom, and then the same grey effect at the top. And I don't like my desk or my chest of drawers very cluttered, so I've just got my glasses here. This is from IKEA. It's just a stand to hold my phone. So if I wanted to just sort of leave my phone on a stand or film like a quick Snapchat tutorial or something, I can do it on here. And I've just got a hand cream at the back there, as I get really dry hands, especially with using all these antibacterial gels and things. My hands are like super dry. And then over here you can see I've got my phone on a wireless charging pad. Wireless charging pad is by a company called Belkin. It's really good. It's really convenient because obviously charging my phone becomes really easy, and I just sort of leave it on here, and it's there for me when I need it. I usually switch my phone off at night. The bed's from a furniture shop in local to where I live. It's actually a warehouse type where you get custom made beds, so you can add things to it. So what we did is we added drawers to our bed on one side because there's less space on the other side. So you can see there are nice drawers on this side, but they actually look like part of the bed. And then we also added the headboard, which I really love. It's got like these crystals in it. So it's got these pretty crystals in it, which I really like. And again, it was separate to the bed. We had that, so I picked up this pretty mint throw, and then these two really nice mint cushions along with the bed sheets from Asda Home. And then this little corner here is where I store a lot of my other makeup, and I'll show you guys what it's all about. So you can tell I've added these shelves. These two shelves are from IKEA, and I added the smaller shelves because it was obviously lack of space. And at the top shelf I have all my perfumes. And then going on to the second shelf, I just have a few moisturizers here. So I've got a Clarins body moisturizer. I've got a few oils which I use. So bio oil is for any scars and things, but I really use the vitamin E oil at night time, so as part of my skincare. And I also use it to add to my foundations as well sometimes, depending on if the foundation is really matte. I can do a skincare if you want. And then the same plant pot I use for the makeup brushes, I use to store my hairbrushes. So it makes it a lot easier, and I can pick up my brushes and combs, and they're just easy in that hand. So I've got a little selection of Inglot nail varnishes here and a few others at the back. And then my Jacqueline Hill palettes here because I can't fit it into the drawer because I've got so many different palettes. So I've got this little storage for my makeup for now. I originally wanted the Alex drawers from IKEA, but it was really hard to get hold of them at the time because they were out of stock, and then because of obviously the virus, they are now closed, and getting hold of them on the website is really hard as well because there's always so many queues and they don't do delivery for certain products. So this I've picked up from Wilkinson. I've stored a lot of the palettes here, so all the eyeshadow palettes are generally kept in here. There's quite a few of them, and I'll be doing a separate video on what sort of palettes are my favorite. And then we've got the second drawer here, which I've stored my foundations. Again, I've got quite a lot of selection of the foundations, matte and obviously dewy ones. And the third drawer down has extra lipstick, and then this drawer here just has some spare face masks and obviously other essential things like nail products and things like that are in here. And then we've got these matching curtains. Oh, and the last thing we have on this side is a TV. So we've just hung up our TV using a stand, which I will link in the video below. It's behind here. Makes it easier, and again obviously takes less space. We have a little sound bar just to give it extra sound. So you guys can see the rest of the room is kind of empty, which is exactly what I like. I don't like a lot of clutter. I like it to be spacious. I like to keep everything that I use on one side. Yeah, so that's all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and yeah, if you like to see more vlogs like this or anything else that you'd like me to put up on my YouTube videos, then please let me know. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and yeah, that's all for now.